All right, we're rolling.
Which was your favorite topic this year?
I loved the sex toys topic. I thought the sex toys topic was awesome.
The one that we just did?
Yeah.
I really liked covering the most repressed and most liberated cultures.
Sex smells, definitely. That could be the best.
Sex
That's
smells?
the one that I often watch again and again because I like seeing myself having so much happiness holding that skunk. Plans for the new year?
Personally, or for the channel?
Both.
Be healthier mentally.
Be healthier, physically and mentally.
You and Nick. For the channel, I would like to do a music video. I would like to have a condom puppet. I'd kind of like to go on more dates.
All right.
Like I have a partner, but I'd like to go on dates to help those people be better daters.
To me, it sounds exhausting and awful, but you might have fun doing it.
More BDSM tutorials, ?
From me?
More BDSM tutorials?
Sure.
No.
Yes, absolutely. What has been the most significant part of adjusting from Nick to Matt?
I think it's always hard to let go of something that you helped create.
Do you feel like you let go?
Yeah. I think I had to.
Pass the baton?
Well, yeah, you have to let go out of respect for yourself, out of respect for Matt, out of respect for you. Otherwise, it just becomes a mess.
Well, for me, it was an entirely new job that I had not previously had. So learning how to do the job was essentially a big adjustment this year. I mean, I've made videos on my own, but being a director and editor and I was gonna say dealing with the host, but that sounds negative.
You know, the weird thing is that I thought that there was gonna be more of an adjustment, but there wasn't. So maybe it's not significant, but it's weird that there wasn't a huge adjustment. What is your favorite non-medical term for male-female genitalia?
I think just dick and pussy.
So I was thinking about this question, and I like to say pieces parts.
That's just for anything?
Yeah, well, because, so saying words like cock and cunt kind of sound to me the way it probably feels for other people to say vulva and penis, where they're like kind of awkward and clinical.
Gotcha.
Because I'm having to think about being a normal person who uses slang.
I was trying to think of something different than what Nick said, but I feel like the dick and pussy would probably be...
Really, you two?
Yeah, I don't feel like I say pussy ever. Like, it sounds weird coming out of my mouth right now. Like, it's not a phrase that I would say very often.
What are some topics you want to discuss but haven't?
One of my favorite things that we do on this channel is removing the stigma from certain things. And I think there are sometimes less clinical topics that can be discussed. Just more casual, everyday type things that have a stigma attached to it that everyone just kind of accepts.
Like what?
From personal experience, buying condoms.
I would really like to see Sexplanations do an episode on body image, specifically not feeling comfortable in your body or not liking the way you look. And we talk a lot about self-care in a lot of other respects, and I would love to see Sexplanations sort of tackle that idea in a self-care way.
All the topics. I want to discuss all the topics, but haven't yet. This person wants to know, with the new year coming, what are some ways I can help improve sex positivity and education in 2016?
I think, as cheesy as it sounds, stay curious is a very good thing to remember. And I think to broaden that out a bit is just to always kind of be willing to open your mind and keep learning more things.
Have more conversations with people about their sexualities and about your sexuality. What videos are you the most proud of?
2 different ones.
Okay.
The sex toys one. It's been very successful as far as views go and feedback. And it's, for me personally, I have shown many friends it just to be like, hey, watch this thing. And it's one of the most watchable long videos that I've seen on YouTube. And I feel like that's praising myself and you quite a bit right now, but
You
I'm
should
willing
be
to do it.
proud of
Yeah, there we go. I would say the other one would be the exam room video, the pelvic exam video.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was one of my first weeks on the job. We did 3 cameras. I had never edited multicam video before and never shot a multicam video before. And so there was a lot of new things that I was just like thrown into on that it turned out to be a very good video. I very much enjoy it, and it was a new experience for me. I had never been in a gynecological office.
Oh.
So.
I didn't even think that part was new for you.
Yeah.
I liked our 2 porn videos, and I loved what you guys did with the sex toys video, honestly. I thought that was fantastic.
What about the stuff you did?
I did porn? Somebody tweet that.
The sex ed maps I was super proud of because I did the graphics that I like. Yes, Nick made them workable, but I was like, yeah, look at me go, and then I Photoshop. What video has been the most challenging?
Mentally, sex toys video. That was just a lot of later nights, a lot of like animation and stuff, and it's all, I really don't know why that video was so challenging. And also the goats.
Oh yeah, the goats.
The goats were hard to work
It was
with.
really difficult.
They were not cooperating a lot.
Yeah.
The one that I worked on was sex maps. The sex maps video was, it was sort of mind-bending to put together. Like, you did a lot of the map work. Like, you drew the maps and sort of colored them in Photoshop, I think, and then gave them to me, and then just, it was painstaking to put all of that together and make sure it was correct.
You didn't like my layers?
No, I cannot think of a better way to have done it. So it was fine, but it was still just a lot of work to make sure it was all, and it was to make sure it was correct. I mean, that was a big deal.
Yeah,
make sure it was
that's
correct,
true.
so.
Pelvic exam, because it was hard for me to get that one line about the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, which he kept trying to shorten for me as ACOG, and I refused, and then said incorrectly anyway.
I was gonna say, it's still technically wrong in the video.
The goats one because I was trying to hold the phone and the toys and the script. And then sex toys for the same reason of like, how do I take these 30 toys and integrate them while also not touching things that I don't want to touch? Where do you see Sexplanations going in the future?
It's interesting because I feel like video to video, like covering different topics in different ways, like the pelvic exam video is incredibly different from the sex toys video as far as like the style and that kind of thing, but I feel like they're both under the same umbrella of what we want to do.
One of the beauties of Sexplanations is that you're able to cover material sort of again with a new twist. I think that's one of the things about teaching that I always liked. So I think with Sexplanations you could do the same thing. You could do an episode on condoms again, but then you can look at it with whatever's going on now in culture and keep that in mind as opposed to where it was 2-3 years ago, or birth control or whatever it may be.
I see Sexplanations going on tour, and I see them having having some sort of workbook that goes along with our material, which I think I said last year.
I mean, it's a good idea.
What are you most excited to tell us about this year?
I'm here.
Oh yeah.
I have not yet been on camera, except for I was on camera on this channel before.
Look these are the other times that Matt has been here. I think you were very excited about porn.
I mean, I'm always excited about porn.
I know, but I think you were excited to start that conversation with our audience.
I think you're right.
I'm gonna say it incorrectly.
Okay.
Inish beg?
Inish big?
Inish big?
It's probably not right either.
What homework do you want to give Matt? Host an episode, get on the camera more.
There you go. Host an episode this year.
What homework do you want to give me for next year?
I don't exactly know what assignment to give you based on that.
Can I give myself one?
Yeah, sure.
From you.
Yeah.
I really want to make a condom Muppet for the show.
I am 1,000% on board with this idea.
Okay.
I love puppets, which was a sentence I was trying to say in a normal voice.
I love puppets! Have you seen Mirror Mask?
I haven't actually.
What? Do you know what Mirror Mask is?
No.
Oh,
Stay curious. Abby, you didn't say it.
Is Abby's butt just in frame?
At the moment, yeah.
We'll get her off the couch.
It'd have to be a pretty wide shot to get all of her